So now that we've talked about making new projects and sequences, we're ready to talk about getting footage into Premiere. Now, if you're going to get footage from your camera, there's two ways to do this really. One is through a process called capturing. This is kind of an outdated way to do things because it means that you have tape-based video. So if you have a video camera, you can connect it via FireWire or what have you, and then we can go to the File menu and select Capture. So with your tape-based video camera connected to your computer via FireWire, Premiere can look at the footage on your tape and capture it, or in other words, digitize it and make it become movie files on your computer that you can use in Premiere. Now, the reason why I say this is kind of outdated, it's not that Premiere's capture capabilities are behind in any way. This is a really great feature in Premiere and it works very well. But the world is very rapidly moving away from tape-based media. Tape wears out and it's not as efficient as it needs to be. And so they're moving more towards solid state methods of capturing video, usually on a hard disk of some kind. If we had a camera captured here, what we could do is click the record button once we had a camera hooked up, and it would actually control our camera. So these settings would light up, and we could actually press play here in Premiere, and we would see the footage playing from our camera. So it's this really crazy master-slave relationship that you create where Premiere actually controls your camera. It's fascinating. And we can add the name of the tape and the clip. We could adjust the time code. So we could adjust this, the in point, the out point, which we'll talk about in the next chapter a little bit. But we can add these parameters here. I'm going to close this and talk a little bit about another way to get footage to your computer, and that is ingesting. When you have hard drive based media, when you bring in that footage to your computer, that is referred to as ingesting. So it's called capturing if Premiere captures it from tape. It's called ingesting if you take those files and put them on your computer. Typically, I have a camera that uses a P2 card. It's a Panasonic HPX 170, and it captures P2 card. And when I ingest that footage using this application here, P2 Contents Management Software, it's something from Panasonic. So let's say this is the date that I recorded, and maybe this is the shot that I recorded. It creates this contents folder and tons of other crazy folders with a bunch of junk that I don't really ever look at. And the video file is actually in the video folder, and Premiere can use this MXF file as video. One of the really great things about having solid state media like this and being able to ingest footage rather than capture it is it saves the entire process of capturing. That just takes a lot of time where you have to go in and log clips, and this way they're already there.